I'm going to show you how to create a freeform rubric for an assignment. So the first thing I need to do is go to the assignments page. Click on the assignment that you want to add the rubric to. Okay, and as long as it's not a Turnitin assignment, you should see that at the bottom here you've got plus rubric, so let's click that. If I'd already created the rubric, I could click on this find a rubric and search for a rubric that I've already created, but in this case we want to create it from scratch. So what I'm going to do is give my rubric a title. And here is where we add the criteria, and we are not interested in giving students ratings or points for this rubric. So we're going to change some settings up front. I'm going to say I'll write freeform comments when assessing students, and we're going to remove the points from the rubric. Now all we need to do is to create our criteria. So I'm going to edit this first one by clicking the pencil, and I will call that, say, knowledge and understanding. You can add another criteria by clicking this button, and you can either duplicate the one that you've created before or add a new criterion. So let's call this presentation. And perhaps you might want to add a criterion. It's not really a criterion, but you just want to add a box that allows students to know what they can do to improve their performance for next time. Okay, so I've created my rubric. Click here to create that rubric and to save it. Now that I've created that, I can use it for any other assignment that I have access to. What this looks like then when I come to grade my assignment, if I go into grades, click on reflective journal, and I want to go to my speed grader. So I'll go to a student who has submitted some work. Okay, so here we've got some work, and I can click on the View Rubric button, and that will show the rubric that I've just created. Let's move that over so we can see it a little bit easier. So we can add some comments in here. Shows good understanding of core theories, something like that. And the nice thing about this is that you can save that comment to reuse for other students' assignments. So the nice thing about this is if you have a comment that you find yourself, you have to give it to a lot of students, say for example, needs citation, you can click save this comment to reuse, and it will be easy to populate that in other students' feedback as well. Okay. Okay, so, and then we click save, and the student will get their comments in this sort of feedback sheet format. When we go to the next student, then we click view rubric. You can see that we've got some saved comments here. So if that student needed the same feedback, they've got that feedback there, and you can add some more notes here, save them, reuse them, whatever you need to do. And in that way you can reproduce the kind of idea of structuring and standardizing the feedback, and also save time because you can save some of the comments that you're using for students.